Hello everybody, this is jaydenshaunts, and today I am yet again partnering with my great friends over at the Haunted Hill Farm to this time give you guys an opportunity to win one of these three animatronics right in front of you. There is going to be three winners selected, one winner for each individual prop. One person is going to be lucky enough to win the Convulsing Nurse, one person will be lucky enough to win the Coat Rack Monster, and another person will be lucky enough to win the Gravely Granny. I want to give a huge thank you to my friends over at the Haunted Hill Farm for sending me these three animatronics to unbox and showcase to you guys and host this giveaway. I haven't hosted a giveaway before, so this is something new for me, and this is really exciting. So, Haunted Hill Farm has sent me these three items to show you guys some in-depth looks of these guys for the people who win, tell you a little bit about how they're built, how they go together, and how you can use them this upcoming Halloween. This giveaway is going to run for 1 week. Once it hits the 1 week mark, the giveaway link will be shut down and the winners will be announced through the Haunted Hill Farm. The only thing you have to do to enter is fill out that form that is going to be linked and popping up on your screen periodically, and follow both myself and the Haunted Hill Farm on Instagram, and subscribe to both of our YouTube channels, which are also linked in the fill out form for the giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about these guys, tell you what you're getting into if you do win these, or if you don't win and you still want to purchase them yourselves. They are available on Amazon, Lowe's, Walmart, all the various places that the Haunted Hill Farm does sell to online. So let's get into it, starting with the Convulsing Nurse. The Convulsing Nurse here has a very large cult following and fan base. This has been deemed one of the scariest animatronics by many home haunters and Spirit Halloween fans. And of course, for those of you guys that are a part of that cult following and huge fan base for this animatronic, you know that this animatronic was a really big deal to see back. The Haunted Hill Farm worked with Tekky Toys to bring back this old Spirit Halloween animatronic that is now over 10 years old and giving her the desperate upgrades that she needed. She now comes with a very nice quality metal frame, as you can see here, with the square tubed metal, and it is even supported there at the bottom with braces. She has the large control box, she has an upgraded mechanism, she has a much higher quality costume, and she even still has that vinyl face mold that is not the latex material. What I love about this animatronic is that if you don't want her too gory, you can leave her as is, or you can go the route that I did and make her extra bloody and perma-blood, as you'll see right here on your screen. I did that with mine, and I personally like the gorier look a lot better, but that's all up to your taste. The Convulsing Nurse here is very easy to put together and pack away in her box. Her box is a very nice size for storage. It is not big, but it is also not overly small. It is a very nice and reasonable size for the animatronic that this is. I can definitely see her lurking around some evil laboratories and some hospital themes this season. She is a very scary and loud, definitely a statement piece animatronic, and I am thrilled to see this animatronic back for the 2025 season. Now let's go ahead and see a video of her working. Here is the Convulsing Nurse in action. Now let's take a look at the Coat Rack Monster. The Coat Rack Monster here, for all you super fans, you guys know that this is another animatronic that is over 10 years old now that the Haunted Hill Farm worked with Tekky Toys to bring back. This animatronic originally debuted at Spirit Halloween all the way back in 2014 with a rather janky build, as that was kind of a dark time, as we like to call it, for animatronics, as those older ones really didn't hold up that well, especially compared to the ones that come out nowadays. The Coat Rack Monster features a whole new upgraded construction. He has this great metal base under here now. The original one had a plywood base that just kind of rotted and fell apart over time. He has 2 separate square tubed metal poles instead of that extending one that just kind of fell apart over time. And he's even got that really loud upgraded control box and a new and improved, upgraded, faster, and easier running mechanism. The coat rack monster here is extremely easy to put together and pack away back in the box. He has a decent sized box, not too big, not too small. It is perfect and very reasonable for the type of animatronic you are getting here. He all fits nice and snug in that box and is very easy, as I just previously stated, to repack at the end of the season. The coat rack monster here is one of my personal favorite jump scare animatronics of all time. It is so easy to use. I always use him in the corner of my doorway where we normally have a clothing rack. I put him in there, and it is so clever how this is done. The sensor is hidden right here on the top of his hat. It is IR, so it works in both the light and the dark. Whenever somebody walks by him, it immediately triggers his motion. His arms spring up super fast, and that loud roaring audio just catches you completely off guard. And to make it even better, when it's in the dark, those yellow eyes are just piercing into your soul. I love this guy, so let's go ahead and take a look at him in action. Here is the coat rack monster in action. Now let's take a look at Gravely Granny. Gravely Granny here is a very creepy animatronic featuring an old decaying woman and her decaying swaddled up baby in her lap that she rocks back and forth singing a lullaby to. Granny features 4 animations and 4 LED lights. Her animations are the body rocking back and forth, her mouth moving, the head turning, and the head tilting down to look at the baby as she sings her sweet little lullaby. Granny here has an IR sensor, just like these other two, so her sensor will work in both the light and the dark. By sensing body heat, it is located right here, blends in perfectly with the dress. And speaking of her dress, I love her outfit. It is very simple, but all the accents with the finishes on the side, the bow, and it's a nice quality material, and I love the mold spots all over the dress. It just looks so cool. This new model of Granny comes fully upgraded with a new base. No more of that plywood base. She has a thick plastic base. She has a new upgraded control box. She has volume control. She has the external speaker port. And then again, she's got the IR sensor and the upgraded mechanisms. Besides all of that, she is also much bigger proportionally. She sits up much taller. She is much wider, and her legs hang down a lot further than the original one did. I think this is a really creepy animatronic, and if you are fortunate enough to win her, I am very excited to see how you use her. I see a lot of people always using her with their zombie babies or in just a corner sitting in a rocking chair. I am very excited to get this prop up and running for my Halloween display this season, and whoever you guys win, I would love for you guys to tag me on Instagram or at me in your YouTube community posts, letting me know what you plan to do with them for Halloween. Now let's go ahead and look at the Gravely Granny in action. And here is the Gravely Granny in action. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are the 3 animatronics you have the opportunity to win from the Haunted Hill Farm. Again, there is going to be one lucky winner for each item. One person will win the Coat Rack Monster, one person will win the Gravely Granny, and one person will win the Convulsing Nurse. All you have to do is sign up in that link below, subscribe to both my channel and the Haunted Hill Farms YouTube channel, and follow both my Instagram and the Haunted Hill Farms Instagram account, and sign up for that link below and tell us which animatronic you would like to win. This giveaway is going to run 1 week. Again, you must be 18 or older to enter, and you must be within the continental US. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to comment down below, and I will do my best to communicate with the Haunted Hill Farm to get you an answer as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.